What up, universe? It is art by committee, and I'm here to stream some Last of Us Part 2. A couple things I'm trying to do is finish this game. I've played over 40 hours of it or so, and I've been taking pictures along the way, and they've been some of my best ones, which I really like. Butter says, "This is it. I think this is the end." I hope so. But the thing is, I may not be completely done with The Last of Us Part 2 yet, because there is a photo contest going on for the entire month of October for The Last of Us Day that Naughty Dog is having. And whoever enters the contest, you just have to take a photo in the game using the photo mode. No editing, nothing else, but it has to be between October 1st and October 29th. And you can enter up to one photo per day. And I think I'm going to try to take as many photos as I can the month of October and enter every day, because I want to win. Also because, I think I'm pretty good at it and I want people to see my stuff. So that's another goal. Why I probably don't want to just, if I do see the end, don't want to just drop the game and not see it again, because I want to try to win this contest. So what I might do is, if I do see the end of the game, well, we're going to win. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I would love to be at least a runner-up. We'll see. They're picking 4 winners, one every Friday. They already picked some for this past Friday. I didn't even know the contest was going on until they announced the winners for this past week. So we're going to try. We're going to see. Yeah, so if I do reach the end before the month of October finishes, then I'm going to go back to some different chapters, different parts of the game, and I don't know, I may run through and see if I can take some more. I realized that I didn't really get into photo mode until maybe a third of the way through the game, so there's probably a bunch of photos I could have taken in the beginning that I didn't. So I may back it up, start over. I think pretty much everything up to the museum, I didn't really take any photos, and then I started really getting into it. So I might start over and play the beginning part, and then try to take some photos along the way, at least until the part where I really started getting into it. So we'll see. I mean, it just depends. It just depends on how much of October is left, and there's a lot of days between today and, well, not a lot of, but at least 19 or so. Or actually, yeah, till the 29th. So about 19 days, including today. That's 19 photos I could enter. I entered a photo today. It's one of the ones I haven't posted yet in my socials. It'll come out, I don't know, a few days from now. But you'll see it on my Instagram eventually, and I'll just throw my socials in there. But if if it does win something, I'll definitely mention it on stream and point it out either on my Twitter or somewhere else. Because I'll be super excited if they pick one of my photos. I'll be so happy. But we'll see. So that's part of my goal here today too. I'm not just playing and taking photos, but I'm trying to win this contest. So hopefully we can get some good ones today, and good luck to me, I guess. May you suggest a name for the photos? I don't know. I have a very specific way I like to name my photos. No more than 3 words, just 1 or 2, and it has to try to kind of get across the feeling that I want to get across in the photo. So, you can certainly suggest one whenever we take a photo. That's actually not a bad idea. You can suggest a name. But I'm not going to promise that I'll use it, but I'll certainly think about it. How about that? All right, let's do it. Let me stop this music and let's get in here. Okay, so let me switch over to the game. Actually, the photo I entered is the one I took here in this hallway, which ended up looking really good. Actually, I'll just show it off right now. We can look at it right now. It is You can see a lot of photos in Genshin Impact and Control that I did. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This one. Yeah, that's the one I took here in this hallway. It ended up looking really good. Yeah, wow. I'm just like amazed. This picture like took itself. But yeah, that's the one I entered today. And so hopefully either that one gets noticed or one of the other ones. We'll just have to see. Okay. This place is kind of freaky. Oh, Ellie's kind of freaking me out. You can hear that music. That's the like revenge theme in the background. Oh, I hear gunfire out there. Why? Let me know if the game gets too loud. I might have to turn it down if it gets too loud and you can't hear my voice anymore. She does not look happy. Oh, this moonlight is just too cool. I might actually end up taking more photos out here. Look at that. No moon, though. Just I guess it's just filtering through the fog. I do feel like there's another photo in here, but... Wow, she looks not good. She looks like she's about to pass out. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, the prisoners are fighting them. That's why. Okay. I like this moonlight, but I don't want to get shot. Ellie kind of scaring me. Yeah, I think she's ending up being a pretty scary character here in the end. And I think I want to take a picture of her as like a little scary. The way I want to do that is with this moonlight and her mostly in shadow here. But actually, it would be scarier if she was in this doorway. So let's put her back over here. Let's see if I can make her scary, because she is scary. So what we're going to do is pose her right here. And here, I'll put the music back on. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, camera. Really? Why want to go in the doorway? Okay. No, that's really not the mood I was trying to do. Moonlight night. Yes. This mood is kind of freaky, so I think I'm gonna have her kind of stand in this archway. If I can have her standing in this archway, maybe it'll make her look scary. I don't know. Let's see. Not really. She just looks kind of hurt and like not very menacing at all. Moonlight Night. Oh, that you're already coming up with a title? Moonlight Night. Let's see. Yeah, her silhouette just isn't really that menacing. I think she looks like she's hurt. She just looks like she's in pain. It's not exactly the scariest. view of her right now. Are you trying to shout yourself out, Fedora? Oh, Web Angela's trying to take over? Is that what it is? Momo's informing me about Web Angela. Hi, Fedora. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think we're coming to the end of this game. It's just a feeling I have. Another thing I'm trying to do too. Ooh, yep, she's bleeding. That's not cool. Another thing I'm trying to do is take some photos for a photo contest, so we'll see. You were doing weird tests and was lurking a bit here. Oh no! Web Angela took over. Web Angela took over Momo. Oh no! Well, thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for a good photo, but I'm not gonna try to force it. Forcing it hasn't really worked out. As far as me trying to get a photo, I find that it's more difficult for me to take a good one. How did you do that, Web Angela? I don't know. Web Angela's getting more sophisticated. Web Angela's loose on the internet and is gonna take over. Oh my gosh, Web Angela, have mercy on us. When you start taking over our cars and our microwaves, please remember the people who were at least a little nice to you. So this scene reminds me of the Seraphite village, how that place kind of went to ruin too. These characters really are having kind of these mirrored journeys where they hit sort of the similar beats in their stories. Oh my gosh, so wow. So yeah, I think that what's her name is probably out here somewhere. Abby. And Ellie needs Jesus right now. Well, Ellie's seeing some Jesuses right now. These are pretty much like crucifixes. So this must be where the Rattlers, I wish I didn't scare that bird away. That would have been a cool picture. So what I'm going to try to do is, we're going to take a picture. Let's do it. This is going to be a very, very like Halloween-y picture, like a very super gloomy picture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in. And yeah, I'm going to hide Ellie. I don't need her to be in this. There we go. And what I want to do is just kind of get a view of all these miserable people. That's a good background. Perfect place for a photo. Yeah, it's gonna be a real scary, sad photo. Like, really intense and like... Yeah, it's not gonna be a happy photo. This is gonna be probably one of the most depressing photos I've taken. Maybe I should do a vertical one. Really, the important thing is that this middle guy is kind of emphasized, and then it's implied that there's a ton of other ones too. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good right there. The Eternal Punishment, another suggestion. Okay, all right. Got some title ideas in here. Which one of these oh, I think I see Abby. I think I see her. I can recognize that braid from this far away. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we can do with this. I think this is how I want to frame it. Cool. I'll submit this one tomorrow because I think it looks pretty good. I haven't even finished with it yet, and I already like it. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's get this brightness up. Do I want depth of field? I think the fog gives it's already a good enough separation between the background and the foreground. But if I did just focus on this guy, that'll help kind of bring out these flies a little more so that they're you can really see them buzzing around this guy. That's pretty cool. I don't want it too blurry in the background. I do want us to be able to see some of these other figures, but it's not necessary to me that they're really clear. I just want it to be implied that they're back there. So I want you as a viewer to be able to tell there's people back there, but I don't want them to be super clear. And that'll make these flies stand out a little more. I don't know if you can see it unless you're watching on a TV or monitor or something. It's hard for you to see the flies buzzing around this guy, but I think that making the background blurry helps them to stand out a lot more. I am going to make it brighter because this is pretty dark. There we go. But what I am going to do is probably do some sort of vignetting or something to keep it gloomier, but it was super dark, so I did make it a little brighter. And I'm going to up the sharpness here just so that we can see a little bit more of this detail. This is a grisly photo. Wow. Okay. And then saturation. Ooh. I like the black and white here. But the blue is kind of haunting looking. I like that too. I don't want too much of it, but I do want to see what we can do here without making it look too garish. There we go. I think just a little bit of color would be good. That gives the fog a little bit of this kind of like a haunting kind of bluish color, which is pretty cool. Oh, Bobasu, hey! Welcome to the stream. I really enjoyed your Outlast stream earlier. I didn't quite catch like all the way to the end, but it was still super good time. Did you end up finishing the game? Like you were going at it for like 6 hours or something? That's crazy. That is such a long time. You did finish it. I'm going to have to go back and look at the VOD then. I want to see the end. I watched until you got on the you got the key to the elevator and there was that guy on the crucifix. Like right after that. And you got to the elevator and started going down. That's when I watched. Oh, you wanted to finish the game already? Yeah, I mean, just get it over with. You were so chill, like, playing that game. Like, that is such an intense game. I would not have been as calm as you. Like, my heart rate would have been, like, up in the 130s or something. I don't know. It would have been crazy. You are, like, so chill. That is insane. I would have been, like, freaking out so much. Yeah, we're going to do some film grain on here just to make it look more like horror film a little bit. You weren't chill. Well, you looked fairly chill, drinking your coffee while hiding. You're drinking coffee too. Like that would have gotten me so amped up, like bouncing off the walls and jittery. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. I do want this vignetting because it's very gloomy, but the vignetting in this photo mode is like way too intense. I'm just gonna give it back, put it back in there a little bit. You started with a coffee, then boba by the end. Of course you would have boba. You're Bobasu after all. You gotta have some boba. It's like if you run off of boba, you have to have boba every now and then or you're gonna run out of energy and stop working. Of course. Your highest was 131. Wow. Wow. You're like doing an aerobic workout playing this video game. You're like getting your cardio in playing Outlast. Just like I need yeah, just got butter needs butter to stay functioning. What do I need? I need a creative outlet because it's in my name. I gotta make art, otherwise I disappear. I like disappear into vapor if I don't put out a picture every day. That's my curse. Exactly, it's very tiring to play it. Props to you. That is a huge, like, heroic stretch of time for you to play that game. Wow, I'm actually super happy with this. Look at this. I'm so happy with this photo. That looks really good. I'm going to submit that to the contest tomorrow. Oh man, that looks awesome. You need paint. I know. Well, I wish I was a good painter, but I'm not, unfortunately. The most visual art I could do is photos, so I'm glad I found it. Oh yeah, chef's kiss on this one. This is a keeper. Let's do it. So yeah, so one thing I'm doing too is Naughty Dog has this photo contest for the month of October for The Last of Us Part 2, and so I'm trying to win it. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this thing. So I'm gonna try to just submit. You can submit up to one a day. So I'm gonna try to submit a photo a day for the month of October. We're gonna try to win this thing. Masterpiece. Yeah, that one's pretty good. If I say so myself, I really like that one. Okay. You know, usually this stream is pretty chill. We're just taking photos over. I feel like this part of the game is not going to be chill. I haven't played through this game yet. You know, I don't know what's coming. But I mean, look at this place. This is not a chill place. So yeah, you know, try to stay as cozy as you can. I like to try to keep it cozy, but I just have a feeling that this part of the game is not gonna be cozy. I think it's probably gonna be pretty gnarly. Oh, that's her? Oh no, I thought Abby was further down. I saw her braid further down. This is something out of Outlast. You know, Bobasu would know that. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stab her while she's on the pole? That's wrong. You'll really be evil if you did that. Yeah, help a girl out. You're really gonna fight her right now? She's been on a pole, starving to death. Yeah, let her go. If Ellie fights this lady right now, I'm gonna be like, okay, you're evil. I still half expect her to, though. Ellie, you better not fight this lady. You better not fight this lady. I'm gonna be so pissed. Abby's been through enough, girl. Really, though. Oh my god, there's a photo coming. It's almost there. There we go. Okay. I gotta win this contest. Gotta win the contest. Yes, I'm into the story. Yes, but we gotta win. We gotta win this contest. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this thing.
that's kind of cool. Let's see, how far forward can I bring this camera? Not very, but that's okay. Do I want to do vertical or... That's kind of cool. I'm not unhappy with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and focus on them. Make it less intense. Bring this log right here into it. And then I think we're gonna do like one of the square frames, because we really don't need the sand closer to us, and that's pretty good. Actually, if we're gonna do a square frame, then there's really no point in me turning this thing. Let's roll it back so we can take a look at it better. Let's take a look at it from here. That's pretty okay. What if I did like one of the panoramic ones instead? Yeah, like this. That's pretty good too. I keep going back and forth. It's just not as strong to me as if we did this. I just wish they had footprints. If we did this, then what this is kind of emphasizing is kind of the distance that she walked to get up there. So I think you're torn between one and the other. I know, right? See, like, what if I was actually doing like a photo shoot, like, with a real camera? What I would do is, since you can't stop time, like here I have these god powers and I can stop time. I would just take all the photos. I would just take all of them, and then I'd look at it later when I'm sitting at my editing booth or whatever and think, okay, I've got all these photos. Which ones do I like the best? But the way that my style is, I'm only going to hit the shutter, the take the picture button, if I feel strongly enough about it. And that forces me to be, yes, it forces me to be pickier, but also it forces me to, I think it makes the photos better because I'm forcing myself to really think about it. I actually like having the sand more in focus here, and I do want a bit of that log, but I want them to be a little out of focus. Yeah, like that. So the idea here is that they're walking out of our field of view and also out of focus. So meaning what this does is it makes it look like they're walking away, farther away from our reach, essentially. And that's what I want. Okay, so we'll leave them there. Do I like the vignetting? I don't know. No, we don't need the vignetting. Yeah, we don't need the vignetting. Okay. Maybe I'll turn the intensity down. There we go. I always talk about photography so passionately. That's pretty cool. Yay. I'm glad you appreciate that. For me, there aren't really many people who do photo mode streams, and I like to kind of invite people into my process, and that's like such a great opportunity when I do this to let people know what I'm thinking. When I pull out the camera, the virtual camera, there's a lot of intention behind it, and that's why it takes me 20 minutes sometimes to take a photo, because I really think about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to express. Because this is just, it's a form of art just like anything else, and it can be just as expressive and just as intentional any other visual media, whether that's painting a picture or making a sculpture or whatever it is. And I just like the idea that photography can be just as expressive too, and really can really show lots of different ideas and emotions as well. So yeah, I like talking about it for that reason. I think I just want people to know that, especially with the photos that I take. It's not just because I think it looks cool. It's because there's a certain feeling that I'm trying to get across, a certain idea or whatever it is. And so, I think we're about there with this photo. Yeah, like right there. So I think this one is good. Well, hold on. It's a little tilted, so let me roll it just a little bit. There we go. And I'll turn it no. There we go. Yeah, I'm okay with it being a little off center. I am okay with that. Okay, so there's our photo. Yes, see, this is what really amazes me with the streaming world, you know. Yeah, you do me and Momo-chan. Oh, that's so nice of you. And you know, I like that about streaming. Like, streaming is amazing. You can stream about literally anything. Just like Momo and I did a baking stream the other day because we just wanted to. And it was fun. You can really just stream anything and still have that interactivity, which is really, really great. Yo, Hyde, welcome to the stream. Hi. We are finishing The Last of Us Part 2. It looks like we're at the end, but I'm also trying to win a photo contest. So we're going for it and trying to win this thing. Did I even take this thing yet? Did I take it? No. Okay. Let's actually take it. Let's actually take the photo. There we go. How are you doing, Hyde? How have you been? How was your weekend so far? But really though, Bobasu, really thank you for that. That makes me feel good about what we're doing. And you know, it's such a, and even like, no, I admire you too for streaming. You know, like whenever you stream, you're really putting a piece of yourself out there, and it takes quite a bit of vulnerability. So like props to you, and your streams are always like such a good time. You have such a great interaction with your community and your crowd, and that's really awesome and really hard to do, like for 6 hours, especially like what you did today. So props to you. That's pretty awesome. Pretty good. Wrote some papers today, and you're playing League of Legends with Pony now. Oh wow, look at you multitasking. Playing League while watching me. I'm very impressed, I must say. How are y'all? Good. We've had a cozy weekend so far. Let's see. Last night we cooked up a steak with rosemary and cognac and wine sauce, and made French onion soup, and we made these s'mores with made of birthday cake, Rice Krispies, and marshmallows and dark chocolate, and lit some candles and just chilled, and it's just been so nice. Oh, you saw the steak? Yeah, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And we had this wine with it, this Juggernaut Merlot. Okay, hold on a second. Before we continue, I should stop this music over here too, but okay. So the boat that I just saw in that shot is the boat in the menu, the title screen. So this has to be the end. It's got to be. Oh my gosh. Or at least really close. So I just want to collect myself before we do this. Yeah, the steak was so good. I think you just really enjoy making friends with everyone. That's just such a great thing too, especially in these pandemic times, and you can't really get out there and meet people and do stuff, and it's nice to be able to it's so awesome that you just randomly came across one of my streams, and now it's we get to hang out in each other's streams and chat about art and just life and stuff, and it's just so cool. I think it's really great, and I really relate to you actually, how you were tweeting or something about like how you were just like working and how work was hard and you just wanted to like stream in your scrubs one day or something. And it's like, I have I told you I work in a hospital too? I don't think I have, but like it's hard work. It's like it's hard to work in that environment, and like just you're trying to be there for people all day, and it's to be able to do that, to take time that you have, your free time, and spend it just being vulnerable and putting yourself out there and hanging out with other people is a big thing, you should realize like that's a big deal, and it's really awesome that you do that. So yeah, I totally know what that is, just so you know. Okay, so I have played, over 40 hours this game. It's been several months. I feel like we're coming toward the end. This is like a big deal. I haven't seen the ending yet, and I haven't really, put together my opinion of this game or what I fully think about this game. And if we do see the credits, I want to talk about it. If we do see that on this stream, I do want to take some time to talk about what I think about the game, because there's a lot to talk about and think about, and it's a very unique game. So let's see how far we are. Let's just see what happens, and I'm gonna prepare myself emotionally here. Well, you learned something new about me you didn't know. Yeah, I don't know if I had mentioned it before or not, but yeah, it's I'm not gonna go into detail about like where I am and all this stuff, but I can at least say a little bit. Like I'm a nurse case manager, so I actually worked bedside for a super long time, like several years, and now I get to kind of work on the other side and still working with patients, which it would be so difficult if I didn't still do that. Still working with patients and their families and trying to like essentially help them get set up with whatever they need for after they leave the hospital. And it's really tough. And I'm assigned to like the ICUs right now, and it's just yeah, I mean it's just a lot of like people going through really hard stuff and trying to be empathetic and helping people and doing that kind of job is really hard. And so yeah, it is a lot to still put yourself out there after that. A lot of times, I don't know, the tendency, at least for me sometimes, is after doing that sort of thing, I just want to like kind of crawl into like a hole and just kind of like chill, like and so yeah, I think putting yourself out there and streaming or hanging out with people and stuff can be, it's not an insignificant thing. So you used to work outpatient, but you enjoy inpatient so much better. Yeah, it's great. Outpatient is definitely a different sort of thing, but yeah, being in the hospital it's I enjoy it too. It's I don't know, it's a great job. Trying to get too much detail too, so you can just keep on blabbing. Oh, it's all good. It's up to you how detailed you want to be and how much you want to put yourself out there. And it's totally fine. All right, let's do this. I think I've collected myself enough. Let's see what happens next. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Ellie, come on, leave this lady alone. See, like, Joel killed her dad, she killed your father figure. It's all good. Y'all are even now. It's fine. Just live and let live. It's all good. Oh, come on. No, come on. Come on, girl. It's okay. Just move on. It's the place that we saw on the main menu. Yeah, it's the main menu. That's why I think this is like at the end. Ellie. Ellie. Leave her alone.
I can't let you leave.
Come on, girl.
I'm not doing this.
Come on, girl.
No. I'm not gonna fight you.
She's not even gonna fight you.
Yes, she will.
Just let her go. Oh, wow, really?
He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this.
Wow. Ellie's a not good person.
Okay.
Ellie's no Dalai Lama or Gandhi, that's for sure. Forgive this lady, girl. Oh, great. Okay, fine. Just, you know, just settle yourself in for some violence. You know, just pop some popcorn and just know you're in for some violence right now. Very unfair violence. Because Ellie's got the knife. This lady's been on a pole for however many days. And you know what? I've seen actually some pictures of this fight scene. I didn't realize this was actually Abby that she was fighting. I did not recognize her. Okay, what? Oh shit. Ellie's gonna get killed. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. The only way I'm gonna get her is to swing at her whenever she tries to punch. It's like the only way. So I gotta dodge whenever she swings. But I have seen some pictures of this fight. I didn't realize it was Abby, and I'm not gonna take a picture here because I don't like it. And that's just how I feel about the violence in this game. It's like gnarly, it's gross, and I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Look at this. Look at this shit. It's horrible. It's terrible. Eek, yeah, it's gross. Like, I don't like it. It makes me feel terrible. And we're probably going to talk about that more if this game ends. We're going to talk about the violence in this game. And, I mean, obviously, the people who made this game want you to feel bad. They want you to feel that violence is terrible. And there are some movies and stuff that do that. Like, well, we can talk about that too. I keep thinking of like The Passion of the Christ or something, where you know, the violence in there is very graphic and it's meant to make you feel bad. This is totally the kind of... It's only The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, shoot. But yeah, The Last of Us, it's the Last of Us Day photo contest for October. Oh, dang it. Okay. And I think so. I think it is just Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, you can Google it, look it up. Naughty Dog's having a photo contest for the month of October 1st to October 29th. Oh god, this is the fucking worst game ever. I'm just going to stand back here and let her recover while we talk. There we go. Okay. I know it's going to make me do that eventually. But yes, you can submit one photo for the... Okay, okay, we'll talk about it after. How about that? After I cruelly drown this lady. God, I hate it so much. I hate it. I want you to know I'm pretty much... I'm pretty much a pacifist. Why am I playing this? Like, for real. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Well, good luck then you got that. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, you enter too. I encourage everybody to enter who owns this game. Because people need to know how awesome the photos can look in this game. This is terrible. Wow, this is the worst thing ever. This is horrible. It's so bad. It's just so bad. What are you going to do, Ellie? You're crying as you're thinking about Joel. You don't own the game. Okay, well, this is the best Joel. She did let her go. Okay. All right. Wow, so she remembered when Joel was nice to her. So that's good. Please let her go now. Well, thanks for hanging out with me then. This is probably the closest you'll get to experience some of it. Redemption, I don't know. I think so. Or a form of it anyway. Abby's like, okay. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I really thought Ellie was gonna kill her. I really thought it. I'm very surprised. I'm so surprised. I really, really thought that she was gonna kill her. Wow. Wow. I am so surprised. Okay, this game may actually be really good. I didn't decide until just now that this game might actually be good. Yeah, maybe this game is good, y'all. Maybe it's actually a good game. I haven't seen the credits yet, so haven't fully finished the my opinion. Well, this is like months later. Wow, Abby really did a number on her fingers. No, this is months later. And wow, this is gorgeous. I forgot how beautiful this area was. Wow, look at that light. There might be another photo here, not sure. So when I see pictures of this, and I never realized that in this tree that Dina and Ellie had carved their initials here. And there's so many little moments in this game that I missed. Like, I might actually play through parts to try to have stuff happen that I totally missed. Like, I missed some scenes in the museum. And here, if I had seen this earlier in the previous scene, Ellie would have gone over here with JJ in her arms and put JJ's initials here, too, in the tree. And I totally missed that. And can you imagine if I had done that and then us coming back here and then seeing that carving here? Like, it would have been an amazing moment. Like, you can only do that in a game, right? Like, if I had actually done that, how much more powerful this return would be. But still, even me not doing that, I still remember. And just as Ellie is remembering what it was like the last time she was here, the day she left, walking with JJ through the field, going out to Dina in the backyard, and when she was hanging laundry, the life they had together here for at least a little while, and like the happiness they had. And I'm just thinking of the portrait that I took while Ellie was standing here, and I wonder if I can recreate it. It would be pretty neat, I think, to recreate that photo. I'm going to see if I can do it, but I need the perfect idle animation. When I did it last time, she had her hand across her heart, and it was perfect, but I don't think she's going to do that for us. It would be nice, but I don't think she will. Oh, do that. There we go. Okay, let's put the music on. So we're going to unhide her. Actually, if you look on my Instagram, I've got it on the bottom of my overlay now. I have a picture of Ellie here holding JJ. And it's like, it might be my favorite photo I've taken. It's too bad I can't submit it to the contest because I took it, I don't know, a month or two ago. And the rules say that it has to be in the month of October that you take the photo. But it's okay. It's all good. There are more photos to be taken. I do want to try to at least try to pay homage to it a little bit. I want to see her eyes. Can I see her eye? It's not as expressive as I was hoping for. I may just really kind of recreate that photo just as much as I can to my memory, because I want to juxtapose the two. So let's take a look at it. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a kind of a diptych where you know one side is this photo and the other side is the one I'm trying to take. Which I see now I really telephoted it a ton. So let's try that. So let's see. Let's go back. Oops. Okay. So let's bring it back. And now I'm just going to bring it in. I mean, it's not going to be an exact replica of the other photo, but it's going to call back to it at least. I just want it to call back to it. Getting this framing right is so hard. There we go. And I do want to even this out. You're still speechless. Yeah, let me bring it in a little bit. Oh, that's as far as it goes. I'll bring it in a little more. Just make it a little more intimate. No, I like her hand in there, so let me just bring it out. It's not going to be the same photo, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be the same photo. I'm just trying to get the same feeling. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think I got the framing right here, or the composition right, so let's turn that off. We're going to do deep focus just like the other one. And the other one was pretty dark, so let's go ahead and do that too. Wow, this is cool. Looks really nice. We're gonna saturate it a little bit. And then yeah, we'll keep the film grain. That's fine. Did I do a filter last time? Vibrant is nice. Okay, that's good. That had some depth to it. I am fairly happy with that one. I might be trying to do the other photo too much. Just trying to get that barn in here. Okay. That's good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and take that. Yeah. We'll take it and then we'll kind of do a back and forth. Let me just see. So there's this one. And then let's go to the blast from the past over here. How far back was that? It wasn't that far back, was it? Oh, right here. Yeah, she's like way closer in that one, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, music's super quiet? Okay. I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, there's music. Little photo taking music. Okay. So let's get back to the game. Okay. Hey, Jules. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Ellie's coming back to the home that she lived in with her lover and her adopted baby. Thanks for stopping by. Well, thank you for coming by. You're welcome. I'm just happy that I was actually able to catch your stream. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been able to come by, so I'm glad I was able to see you streaming and come by. What did you expect, Ellie? You left them. You thought they would stick around? Hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed like what you were doing today. It seemed like it was very informative for your viewers, and you're really dishing out the knowledge. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Yeah, Butter, it's an empty house. Even her guitar's gone. Terrible. What are you hoping to find? Did you think Dina left anything? Why would she? Gonna take a look at yourself in the mirror. Think about your life. Think about your... This actually could be a photo. Why not? I don't know. I'm in kind of a silly mood, so I don't know how this photo will turn out. Music's still really quiet? Is that good? Okay. Gotta have the tunes. Check the upstairs. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. Oh, I was just trying to show love and support to your community. Well, I think you accomplished that. So the person who is on the stream with you, on the call with you, was a member of your community? Because that's really cool. That's like really neat and like generous of you to do that, if so. It's okay, I guess. Oh, this is better. I like the let me get in there. I like this this reflection kind of going off of her face, because what that does, at least for me, is it kind of makes it reflects her inner state a little better. If I can get this camera over, there we go, and bring it up a little higher. There we go. Yeah, that's good. No, get in there. Oh my gosh, this camera is really like not cooperating with me right now. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, she's cool and asked me for thoughts and advice, and I was like, let's make it content. That's awesome. It's such a great idea. Like, I think it's such an awesome idea to have, like, you know, a member of your community on And then you can make it this really interactive thing where you can talk about, you get to share your knowledge. Like, that's really cool. That's really awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen that, so that's really cool. Okay, here we go. So I essentially want an angle where her face is like, there we go. Her face is obscured like this. And that's actually okay. If I can do this, and then we can play with it. My goal is to share what I know, but also promote positive thinking for her and everyone else. We all struggle with such things, and I feel like we could use more love and care. That's awesome. That's great. Like, that's such a worthy goal. So that's really awesome that you're doing that. And that, you know, you are trying to promote this sort of positivity, and that you're using your stream to do that. That's cool. Like, that to me is like taking something that, you know, something like streaming that can really be used for anything, and making it something more, something significant. So props to you for doing that. That's really cool. That's really awesome. Okay, I like this, and I like what's going on with her face. Because I think it really kind of gets across what I'm trying to do with this photo, is that trying to make her I want her to seem like a conflicted character, kind of conflicted person here. We'll go ahead and do a square one. We don't need we don't need all that stuff on the side. Here we go. And then let's go ahead and do the vignetting. I don't know if I'm going to do a filter on this one. Let's see. We could do just a black and white. Maybe I will desaturate it. Color is not so important in this one, I think, as the idea of her looking in the mirror. And so what I'm going to do is I may just go ahead and just take the color out, and yeah, we can make it sharper. I'm okay with that. And let's keep the film grain where it is. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's not the best photo in the world, but it's doing what I want it to do, so I think I'm okay with that. So let's do it. You know what? Can I get away with rolling this? Like, I don't want to lose the angle here, but I think it'll be better. Yeah, that's good. There we go, that's good. Okay, take it back. It's really not good. Let's bring it back. Because the reason being, I can't move this camera, physically move it to the left more. It's not the angle isn't quite what I want, so I'll just roll it back, and we'll just make it a square photo, and just keep her face really obscured, like I was wanting. We'll do the square photo again. Put that frame on. There we go. And I'm just gonna roll it back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's good. I like this, actually. Let's do it. I don't know why, but I did all that fiddling, and I like it better than I did before. Okay. So we'll save this. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, that's worth submitting, I think, to the photo contest. Wouldn't hurt. I have 19 days left and 19 submissions left if I can do one a day for this contest, so might as well keep going with it. Okay, let's get out of this photo mode, and We will keep checking down here and eventually get upstairs. I think we've looked at all these rooms, so let's keep going. Will there even be anything in here? We'll check the empty bedroom. Yeah, she probably did move into town. Okay, the studio still has there's something in there because it's closed and there's an icon saying open the door, so. Just checking the nooks and crannies to see if I missed anything. Yeah, Momo said she probably moved into town, and yeah, I would too. I mean, that's where her family is, that's where their support is, it's protected. Why wouldn't you live in town? I know why they moved out. It's probably because being around all the people really freaked Ellie out and probably triggered her PTSD and stuff, so. Oh, she kept all her stuff up here. All of Ellie's stuff. She just packed all of Ellie's stuff in here and left it. Wow. That's wild. Gotta bounce, but it's nice to catch a bit of your session. Good luck with the contest. Thanks, Shinobi. Appreciate you dropping by. Thank you, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see. This is... Oh, she's gonna... You know, like, all of these interludes of her playing the guitar throughout this game, too. Like, as somebody who's written songs and plays the guitar and stringed instruments like banjo and stuff, like, I kind of had a feeling that the whole game is her... It was really about her writing a song. It's kind of cheesy, but I think that's really what the whole game has been. Because every now and then you see her picking up a guitar, and in her journal you actually see some lyrics that she has unfinished. And so maybe now she's finished the song. And this Taylor guitar, by the way, Taylor Guitars made it and sent it to Neil. And oh, she can't even play anymore because her freaking fingers are gone. That stinks. Okay, I'm going to turn up the game music here. Let's do this. Let's hear her finish her... Really? You can play? Yeah, she's really struggling here. Was that Momo? Turn it up a little? Okay, I'm gonna turn it up. Yeah, I figure she will. But I was hoping she would be writing her own song. We'll see. Oh no. It's hard to play with two fingers. She lost that ability. Wow. Yeah, I may cry too, Momo.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I like that.
Wow. They're both just standing there crying.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Wow. You missed it. No, you didn't miss it. See, the game's still going. No credits yet. And now it ends. Wow. Okay. And that's it. The beginning and the end of The Last of Us. That was close. You almost did. Well, you know, I did say that if I was still gonna stream, I still want to enter a bunch more photos in this test, so I mean this contest. So I'm going to start over and at least play through until the museum and try to take photos until that point, because it wasn't until after the museum that I started to really take photos in this game. Wow, that was so good. I agree. And what's crazy is, let's talk about this game while these credits are going, and we appreciate all these 2,000. There's literally 2,000 names that we're about to see that made this game. So buckle yourself up for that. Right up until the point where Ellie almost drowned Abby, but didn't. I was very conflicted about this game. And I didn't think I would like it overall. Just on a basic level, the violence in this game is over the top, and the whole point, like every design decision in this game supported the idea that violence is just horrible and terrible, and it doesn't make sense. You have all of these different societies and groups of humans that have proven that humanity has gotten past the pandemic in this game, have gotten past the virus, that they were able to survive and thrive as human communities. So it made zero sense for them to fight and kill each other, but they still did. And it's a very human thing, I suppose. And yes, I guess just on a macro level, the violence didn't make sense. And in an intimate level, as a player, it's in our blood, unfortunately. And I think that's a theme of the game. Definitely, it's a theme of the game. It's a game about violence and how we can't escape it. The violence itself was not meant to be gratifying, and was not meant to be gratuitous pleasure like it is in a lot of military shooters and stuff. I mean, there are games where violence is fun, and that's the way the game is supposed to be, and that's fine. That's fine because that's what the game's trying to do. And it's a little over the top and cartoony. I would think like the Borderlands games is one example. It's just fun, and it's just because that's what it's supposed to do. Like this game though is trying to. It makes a point that violence is actually not fun and not good. So they designed it so that the actual combat is not fun. And if you do enjoy it, at least for me, like if I enjoy it, it tries to make you feel bad about that. Or at least make you think that, I don't know. It tries to go out of its way to make it gory, to make the characters, even the enemies you're killing, they all have names because you're killing them, and their compadres are yelling out their names. It's hitting you over the head saying like, these are real people, like you're killing them. All the way through like this whole game, 40 plus hours, at least, including photo mode for me playing this game, of grueling through this game. Thankfully, I've only played like an hour or two at a time when I played, but I can't imagine like a game reviewer or a game journalist or somebody trying to play through this whole game for a review and trying to just power through it in 2 days. Like, it would be insane and torturous to try to do that. And for a while and for stretches of this game, it felt that way. It felt like, especially in the beginning before I got a hang of how the combat worked, it was just torture to just die in horrible ways over and over and over and over. And the game, even up to the end, is asking, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of all this violence? And me as a player, I was also asking the same thing. Like, what was the point? Like, what's the point? And I was fully expecting Ellie to just be completely possessed by her desire for revenge and to kill Abby in the end. And that she didn't is I actually wasn't expecting it. I wasn't. I mean, maybe I should have, but I really wasn't, because of just how the trajectory of the game was going. And the little interludes with her thinking about Joel is really interesting, because it's her memories of Joel that drove her to go on this quest for vengeance, but also it was that one moment where she reconciled with Joel was also what caused her to stop killing Abby. The love that he had for her that was expressed in the first game, the kind of love that is that, you know, in one sense doomed the world but saved her life, is the same love that kept her from killing Abby and to stop that cycle of violence. So there's a lot to kind of unpack for me in this game and to think through. But it was really literally that moment, that singular little moment of her changing her mind and deciding not to kill Abby, that turned my whole opinion of this game around. Because if she had killed her and that Joel's sacrifice, you know, didn't really impact her idea of wanting to kill people, then I would have very much deeply questioned the reason this game was made, and the length of it. I think that was another issue too. I would have said, like, why have it be so long? Why have so many violent encounters? But it makes more sense now because everything built up to emphasize the inevitability of what Ellie was going to do, to the point where I believed it. I fully believed that she was going to kill her. Like, I fully believed that that's what was going to happen. And it made it more significant that in the end, Ellie ultimately didn't do it. Very significant, because it was like Ellie was like a freight train by the end. She had built up this momentum of vengeance. You know, she left her family, her new family that she had put together with Dina and JJ. She sacrificed that to try to get this vengeance for Joel, and actually for Tommy too. So it makes more sense now to me. And I don't know, I see commentary out there where people they say that Joel shouldn't have died. They say that they should have found a way to tell the story without him dying. And to me, without that sort of cost of his death, it doesn't... no one wants cost, is what Mom was saying. Without that cost of Joel dying, her whole rampage of, you know, being a mass murderer and killing hundreds of people and sacrificing her family to get to Abby wouldn't have made sense. You know? Like, what else could it have been that would cause her to do that? Nothing other than Joel dying would have caused her to leave that town and their community, leave Joel behind. You know, like, if Joel had lived, why would she? Why would she leave the town and go and try to find this lady? It just wouldn't have made sense, you know. I think the way that they included Joel's death made it matter, made it consequential, and also mirrored it with Abby and her father's death was a very beautiful thing. And as divisive as Abby is, now people hated her or whatever it is, I think the game made a point in that Abby was just as much of a character with agency as Ellie was. The whole point is that all of these people that she kills, or they kill, or Abby kills, or whatever it is, they are people with full human experiences and loves and hates and fears and hopes. They are trying to get through this terrible world, just like everybody else. And having a playable character like Abby, having us go through her childhood and backstory, learn about her and her motivations, made that encounter at the end so significant. Because if we didn't know who Abby was and she was just a two-dimensional character who just killed Joel, then there would be no tension there at the end. Everything in this game served to make that last encounter so tense, so uncomfortable. Like, that's such a big emotion and theme in this game. So many things are designed to just make you feel uncomfortable. Just as much tension as you felt in the ending of Last of Us Part 1. Taking that same feeling and expanding it through 40 hours, at least for me, 40 plus hours of this game, is what they did, and they did it really well. The tension there in that last conflict was this tension of, yes, we know Ellie. Here's some Ashley Johnson singing, which is really cool. Here's some, you can think of it as Ellie singing, which is pretty cool. This is a pretty awesome cover, I must say. So now that I've seen the end, I think this game's a masterpiece. It's a horrible, horrible, grueling masterpiece. But it's still a masterpiece. And it took the 2,000 people that we're seeing right now with these little tiny names to make it. It's weird. It's weird that obviously the quality and the detail is like world class, and only multiple like studios and outsourcing and thousands of people could have made something like that. But it still has this feeling of a handful of characters that we know really well, and their journey, which you know really intimately, which is so crazy. Because it's not like, I mean, God of War was like that too, but like God of War had these huge vistas and it was fantastical and it felt like, you know, expansive and big, even though it was intimate too. But this game just, what they were going for was this kind of like, these are real people in a real place kind of feeling, and that really came across super well. It's crazy how hard to do that is. Do you know if you beat the game on hardest difficult, she would sing "I Will Walk Through the Valley"? Oh, really? Like at the end there? Like at the final scene? Or just here in the credits? Because that would be cool. I'll have to check that out on YouTube later, because I'm not going to put this to the hardest difficulty and play through. Oh, sweet, it's Joel singing.
From earthly trial,
Whoa.
this body red
Oh, here in the credits. That's cool.
in the old churchyard. I'll drop this cross.
This is cool. This is not Troy Baker singing. He's obviously singing in Joel's voice.
And go
So it's like a little duet between Joel and Ellie, which is cool.
I'm going there
I appreciate that you're watching the credits.
to see my Savior.
Thank you.
I'm going
I don't know.
there.
Playing this game, I just recognized the insane hard work that people put into it. And I made fun of them for it at points because it was ridiculous. And I kind of regret some of the things I said because it was kind of insane to me how much time they put into this game and how much sacrifice they did. They sacrificed so much time with their families to make a video game, which is insane to me that people do that and do that for creative work. But I respect it. Like, I really respect it. I work in an industry where credits is the most that the crew gets for recognition, so I actually appreciate it. Oh, well great. Well, I definitely appreciate all their contributions. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and watch their thousands of names go by, because I really do appreciate what they did. Wow, and there really are so many more thoughts about this game than I have. There's a Oh wow, look at that. It's New Game Plus unlocked, and check it out. We got through the night and now it's the sunlight and it's actually pretty beautiful. Play through the game again with all the upgrades and equipment obtained from a previous playthrough. I think we might actually do that. I think I might actually do that and play through the at least until the museum, because I have not taken photos before that point, because I really didn't start doing the virtual photography thing until that point in the game. So I might do that first. Before I do that, I'm just going to enjoy the scene a little bit, and how I really like the how they kind of the menu up until this point is you trying to get through the night to the morning till the sun comes up, which is really how this game feels like. And it really all hinged on made it to the rest of the Fireflies. That would be nice. That would be a nice thought. I hope they did, but I thought that radio signal that they talked to was just like a fake out. Was just these rattlers pretending to be fireflies. But anyway, it's really the change in tone from the gloomy menu to this one, and the change in how I look at this game totally hinged on Ellie's decision at the end, her decision not to kill Abby. And now I look at this game in a different way, and I think the menu reflects that, which is crazy to me. So if I do kind of come back into this game, I understand it better now. I understand what they're trying to do, and I'm not so unsure about it. You know, I'm not so uncertain about it now. I feel like I, at least in a small sense, understand what the Neil Druckmann and crew were trying to do with this game, what they were trying to say and what they're trying to make. And I appreciate it that much more for it. So, yeah, it is a masterpiece. I do agree. It's really weird to me that, I don't know, there isn't a game like this where it's so like they always throw around the term grounded, but it's so grounded in sort of like characters who are well developed and a world that's not super fantastical like most games, and that it took thousands of people to make it, so it felt like it was real, which is pretty crazy to me. Wow. What's even in here? Is there like a gameplay modifiers? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's fun. All player melee attacks are one-shot kills. That's fun. You can change the audio too. Okay. I was kind of hoping there was like a oh, you're gonna lurk? Well, thank you for the lurk. I was kind of hoping there would be like a behind the scenes thing. But no, it's just a model viewer and some unlock concept art. And what else? Oh, and the credits. That's cool. I'll check that out on my own time sometime. There it is, the New Game Plus. What's this? Oh, cool. Okay, so I can actually just go from one really love this game. I did too. There were points where I didn't love it, especially when I was dying over and over in the beginning before I learned how to play it. But I love it too. I appreciate what it's doing. What a crazy game. All right. I am still trying to win this photo contest, so let's go ahead and let's dive back in. Do New Game Plus and at least take some photos up until the museum. Mom was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really." Maybe I'll skip some of the cutscenes, especially the one where Joel gets killed, because that is gnarly and I don't like that. So I've already seen it once. I don't need to see it again. We're just here to take photos, so Why not? Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a manual save. We'll overwrite it. And that's okay. I got all the upgrades, and it'll actually be pretty fun to unlock more upgrades. I think the combat will be more enjoyable because I've unlocked a ton of the upgrades for the combat. Yeah, let's just keep it at moderate. I'm not trying to get too insane here with the difficulty. Okay, that's good. Permadeath. No. You'll see you next stream because you need to go to bed. Okay, Butter. Well, thanks for coming by. See you on the next one. And let's hop in here. Permadeath. What's this? Limiting how much progress will be saved on death. Can only be enabled when starting a new game. You could do permadeath per act, per chapter. The whole game. That's horrible. Who does this? You will be unable to manually save the game. Quitting the game or exiting the application while in a dangerous position will be treated as death. That was really great, good commentary as well. Thank you, Hyde. I actually want to... That's a very evil thing. Yes, it is. Who would want to put themselves through that? Oh, there's somebody who's done it on, like, ultra insane difficulty. They're just masochists at that point. They just want to torture themselves. Thanks for that comment, Hyde. I actually, Bowser13 is a friend of mine who has this game too. I was thinking about doing kind of a podcast style stream where we kind of play pre-recorded bits of this game and talk through what we think. Through what we think about it. And now that I've actually played through the whole thing, that could very well happen at some point. I think I've expressed a lot of my thoughts just in these streams, but it would be good to kind of have a conversation with somebody, kind of go back and forth like another content creator, and really, really dig in and think about what we thought. So I'm going to kind of put the points together that I want to talk about and see if we can kind of have a real conversation together. And I'll let you know, Hyde, when that happens. So there are lots of things I want to talk about, not just the theme of violence, but about human culture, about religion, because religion actually plays a big part in this game too. About, like human culture, societies, the breakdown of civilization, and what else? There's just so much. I mean, there's just so much you can. There's so many layers and things you can think about in this game, and about not just the themes in the game, but the structure of it too. Like the very intentional mirroring between Abby and Ellie, and their stories. And maybe there are other things in the game too that maybe I missed and didn't see, that we can talk about too. Anyway, there really is a lot to think about, there's a lot to think through. And it's neat that there's a game like this that merits that sort of discussion, that is actually trying to say something in a meaningful way and with some depth, and some thematic consistency that it's actually worth talking about. So I really admire this game for that, and I think it not only deserves kind of like careful consideration, but some discourse about it. So yeah, I'll have to kind of put that together. It'll take a little bit of time because there's some ideas I want to do. I want to kind of do like, I want it to be a live thing, it's streamed and recorded live, but also, I don't know, including elements of like video essay and commentary too. It's kind of an experiment. I wanna try to make it work, and actually record it and put something out there that would be worth watching, in some sort of like a video on demand or VOD format, like put it up on my YouTube or something. So we'll see. That'll take some work, but I think now that I finished this game, I'm sufficiently motivated to do it, because I think it would be worth it. It would be worth that sort of consideration, that sort of discourse. So yeah, no minimal tutorials. I can probably. Oh, they're off. Oh, that's fine. I know how to play the game. Let's just do it. Definitely look forward to it. Great. I'll let you know when it happens. There's just some logistics to make it work. But what I might end up doing is, I don't know. There's things I want to do, but if it's too complicated, I may just keep it simple and just keep it as a conversation, which would still be great and good enough for me. I think it's just worth talking about this game, and I do want to do that. So. All right, here we go. New game plus, but this time with photos, because I'm trying to win this contest. So we'll see what we come up with. If I look back, actually, the very first photo I took was kind of just for fun, but it was it was a picture of a horse in the middle of Seattle. So it was in one of the patrols where they ended up going to the city, where she and Dina had their horse. I forget the name of it. But that actually was the first one. So I can at least play through that part, take some photos along the way. There's actually a ton of places with detail that could be worth taking some photos in, like especially in the city of Jackson, for example. So we will see what we can see in our new game plus. Okay, that's a pretty neat way to start it. Actually, it starts with the guitar
I don't know what happened.
and it ends with the guitar.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her.
There's Abby's dad right there.
This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
It's Abby's papa.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do?
I saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Yeah, we watching it again. Doing a new game plus. Because I didn't take any pictures at all at the beginning of this game, so we're gonna at least indulge it until the photo contest is over. I'm gonna skip.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna skip some of the more gnarly, violent scenes though, because I don't need to see that
What do you
again.
really know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
I've always wanted a Taylor guitar. Oh, am I playing as Joel? I forgot about this. How come I forgot about this? Okay, here we go. Right in the beginning. Let's bring some color back. Okay, wow. Way too much. I do like this horse here, but all right, let's keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for another part here. Killed some infected to get that guitar. It is kind of nice that you get to play as Joel in the beginning. How did I forget that? You lurking, Chris? Thank you for the lurk. Wow. This light is gorgeous right here. Sorry, Tommy. You're going to have to wait. Joel's got some pictures to take. Let's see. Go on now. I know. I miss Joel too. It's right. I actually own Last of Us Remastered. Let's go back. Let's go back to that game. Oh, this is actually really good. Okay. Let's turn that photo taking music back on. Let's turn that photo taking music back on. It's just Joel and his horse. Just a man and his guitar. A game I was able to finish. I don't know, I just can't finish Last of Us Part 2. I know why, probably, because it's like really hard to get through. Like really, like, what was my motivation? My motivation was I wanted to finish the game so that I wouldn't be playing it when Cyberpunk 2077 came out, because I want to really focus on that game and take photos in that game. So I had a bit of a motivation to do it. Otherwise, it's like a really hard game to play just because it's just hard. It's like really, it's grueling. It's like, yeah, it's not so much hard as in difficulty, because you can adjust all that stuff. It's hard as in, like, the encounters and the characters and the way the game makes you feel is, like, really, you feel icky. you feel like you're covered in blood playing the game, you know? Like you feel like I don't know. It feels it's just, I don't know what to say. It just feels grueling, like really like trying to get through it's just really difficult. It's hard to explain. It's just it's a game that's not, most video games are designed to be fun, and this game is designed to be uncomfortable, heavy. There we go. It's a heavy game. Yes. And the gameplay was hard. Like I had to tweak that thing because oh my gosh, I was dying so much. And finally by the end I figured out how to do stealth and stuff, but really though, yeah, the themes are heavy, the subject matter's heavy, and the gameplay really was hard. And so I definitely tweaked the gameplay down, so that helped. But still, just thematically and everything, like it's a really grueling game, a heavy game. That's just it's just a difficult game to get through on the whole. This is nice, sort of. There we go. There we go. I like this. I'm liking this picture. Let's bring this down. I think I do like the vignetting, but it's like way too intense. Like, dial it back, Joel. There we go. I know. Look at our little Joel. Look at him. It's that sweet Joel. Our sweet Jolie boy. Our sweet Jolie boy. Get some Arthur Morgan up in here. Look at that boy. That boy. That's a boy. A boy Joe. I do want it to be kind of blurry back there, so. That's kind of nice, right? I think it's kind of nice. The thing is, because of this horse is at an angle, if I make the background, if I make the blur too intense, then the horse totally gets out of focus. Okay, we'll leave that, and let's the sharpness is already like all the way up. Yeah, it does need some. Bring some detail back in Joel's face over here. Is our focus still not right? No, it's just the way it is. Okay, that's fine. I love how we talk to him like he's a puppy. Look at him, he's such a good boy. Joe's such a good boy. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this vignetting off. That's what's tough, is that no, we'll keep it on. I just like it. It's tough because for this photo contest I can't use any editing programs, so I really have to pay attention to what I do with this photo mode, because I can't take it into another program outside of this. I've got to just use the photo mode, so everything's got to look just right, which I'm liking how this is turning out, actually. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. Okay. Do we want a filter even? That vintage is kind of cool. Would Def name a dog Joel? That would be a good name. Little Joel. What's his name? Joel Miller? Little Joel Miller running around. This is nice. Let's see. So Vibrant is nice, but it's pretty similar to what's already going on naturally here. I don't think it needs a filter. I think it's good the way it is. It's funny when pets have human names. It is funny. It is funny. Joel would be a funny dog name. I'm happy with that one. That's nice. So this contest is, they judge it based on creativity, which is like 40%, and then originality is like 60%, something like that, and then 40, 60, 60, no, 30%. It's something like that. Creativity and originality add up to 90%, and then 10% is brand knowledge or something like that. It's like essentially that you get what Last of Us is about, essentially. I like this photo. I don't think it's necessarily like the most original or creative, but I think it's cute. And Joel's such a good boy. Our Joel is such a good boy. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Yeah, we're gonna take all kinds of photos in this beginning part. It's gonna be great. Joel is so happy here. Just hanging out with his bro. Just hanging with his bro Tommy. Ooh, that's pretty too. Oh, wait, where'd Tommy go? I gotta turn this on. Oh, there we go. Okay. This could be a good one for... No? Player, here we go. This could be a good one for... just for fun. These trees are nice and tall, so we're gonna do that kind of photo here. And I am gonna bring the field of view in. Oh, yeah, this one's gonna be about Tommy. Tommy going through the forest. The contest really sounds interesting. Yeah, it is. Actually, let me find the link to it, and I'll put it in the chat so you can see the winners from this past Friday. They're picking a winner every Friday. Let's see, Naughty Dog, The Last of Us photo mode contest. Here we go. So I'm gonna put this in the chat so you can see it. But these are the winners from this past Friday. They're going to pick a winner every Friday until the 29th. So you can see the winner, and then you'll see some of the runners up here. They're pretty good. I think they're pretty good. But if you look at the terms, here, let me see. So yeah, definitely enter since you own the game. You just have to take your photo with the photo mode between October 1st and October 29th. Only use the photo mode. You can't use editing programs otherwise, and then you can submit it. The judging is creativity is 60%, originality 30%, brand awareness 10% is the judging criteria. So make it creative, original, and make it Last of Us. Make it fit in with the vibe of Last of Us, and it should be, go for it. Oh no, I don't think I'm that creative and artistic. Oh, you know what? You think you saw my tweet about this? Oh, good. Yes, I did tweet about it. I linked it, so you can check it out. I will, it doesn't hurt to enter if you want to try. No, Momo, I did not say cry. I said try. But it doesn't hurt to enter. But at least now, though, you can see who the winners are and, you know, just be rooting out for me. Maybe one of the ones that I take will make it into the contest. Even if it's a runner-up, I think I'll still be very happy with that. I will at least know that the people who made this game see that I appreciate it on at least some level. Enough to, you know, spend at least a little bit of time taking a photo of it that hopefully it's obvious that it took some work and it's not just, you know, I'm not just slapping it together or not just doing it just to do it. So we'll see. I would really love it. I would love it if any of Naughty Dog saw any of my photos and just even appreciated it, because there's a ton of virtual photographers taking photos of this game, and I'm pretty sure that none of the devs have seen any of my stuff, just because there's just too many. I mean, there's 4 million people who bought this game, so I don't expect mine to really I don't expect mine to be seen by any of them, but it would make me really happy if they did. So, you know, the first one that I submitted is, it hasn't gone up on my socials yet, but I'll show you now since y'all are here, is this one that I've titled Gloom. I think it's weird. This photo did not take me long at all. It kind of took itself. Like it was just there for the taking. I think it turned out pretty well. We'll see how it does. I don't know. We'll see. And let's see if I can get the focus just right. Have you sent any of your photos? Yes, the one that I just showed is the one I submitted. It hasn't gone up on my socials yet because I schedule all of my photos to post just one day at a time, so just one photo a day. So this won't show up on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff for a while. But I did take this October 4th. So it fits within the contest guidelines. Since I took it within the month of October, I can still enter it into the contest. So I entered this one. And tomorrow I'll enter another one, since you can enter up to one a day. So I'm totally going to do that. And hopefully at least one of them gets runner-up. Like, I would love it if one of them did. I think they said in the contest page that they got how much? Yes, they've received hundreds of submissions since they announced the contest. Actually, from October 1st to October 9th, they received hundreds of entries. So it's kind of there's kind of a very slim chance that any of my photos would even make it to like either win or be a runner-up. But if even one did, I would be just so ecstatic and so happy, because that means that they actually saw it. You know, that Naughty Dog actually saw the photo and appreciated, on some level recognized that, you know, it took some work to do and really appreciated it. So I'm trying to get Tommy just in focus here. Yeah, I want Tommy in focus. I want it to be like pin sharp where Tommy is. There you go. I want this photo to be kind of dreamy. I don't think it necessarily fits in with the Last of Us brand awareness, but it makes me happy, so that's how we're gonna do this photo. There we go. I hope we can check out those who won. Yeah, they post them every Friday. So the in the link that I post, it's actually the link that shows the people who won on the Friday. So they pick a winner and then they pick runners up every Friday. Because so we can see the other photos. Oh yeah, so I don't think we can see all of the submissions, but we can see the winners they choose. They're going to choose 4 winners every Friday. So I guess each week we'll have a winner up to that point, I guess. And then of the submissions up to that point, and then they have some runners up. So yeah, you are able to check out every Friday. They'll announce some winners. So yeah, you'll be able to check it out that way. And so this coming Friday, look out for my photo. Hopefully they see one of them and like it enough to choose it for something. And if I win, I'll be so ecstatic. Even if I'm a runner-up, I'll be so happy. Wow, I'm like leaning into my screen here. It's hard to get this focus just right. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, okay. I really like this. Okay, so that's really nice. Let's bring the intensity down a little bit. Because I actually do want... Yeah, we'll bring this tree in the foreground out of focus. But some of that cluster of trees in the background, I'll keep in focus. Just to have some depth here in the scene. Okay, that's good. So we can see the other photos. Oh yeah, because all we can see is their name. Oh, you mean like to see if they have other photos that they've taken, like if they have an Instagram or something. Yeah, it just says Daniel K. And then Ariana M, Christian B, Omar K. Yeah, it doesn't really show anything else, right? Well, if you if you see, I put my name as Art by Committee, so if you see someone named Art by Committee, that's me. So I know it would be nice to see, because then otherwise you don't know, like, oh, do they have an Instagram? Do they take other photos? Like, there's some cool ones. There's one of the Ferris wheel with a lightning bolt. I don't know how they got the stinking lightning bolt, but I'm very impressed. Yeah, there's some good ones. The winner too was really good. A very creative idea. This is this Friday. Every Friday there's a winner. So this is from October 9th. Yeah, that's really good. I'm pretty impressed. It's a good way to promote yourself. Yeah, it would be awesome. If I put my alias as my name, maybe somebody will look me up. I don't know. Either way, if I do win, I'm gonna put that thing on my Twitter. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram story or whatever and be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I won something. I'll be very happy. Ooh, this is turning out so moody.
So pretty.
You like it? Momo likes it. Yay, thank you. Yeah, this is turning out real moody and I love it. I don't know if it's Last of Us, but it makes me happy. I think we can go a little bit strong on the saturation here because Mom was like, they can get the heck over it if it's not Last of Us enough. They're the ones who made the game.
Yeah, they should have made their game more Last of Us.
Wow. Oh, I'm liking this. I like it. I like your new overlay too. When are you gonna stream, Momo? You gotta show off your overlay. I've got a captive audience here. I gotta tell them that you're working on a new overlay. I'm gonna shout out my mod and waifu, Momo-chan, because she's working on a new. Or as we speak, she's putting together a new overlay for her streams, and it's looking good. Looking very pro over there.
Oh my god, Mildred's screaming scared me so bad. Girl.
You know what would make this Last of Us is if I had a Last of Us logo in it. That would be cool. Wait. No, oh, no, it doesn't work because it assumes that you don't.
Don't tell Chris that when I say thank you, not to be creeped out because I'm in stream while I'm just working on overlays. That's all.
It assumes that it doesn't
You
work.
hear me?
What is it? What? Momo's telling me to say something to Chris. What?
No, Chris followed me and I said,
Oh.
the only reason I know is because
Oh. Oh, got you.
Not to be freaked out.
Oh, okay. Momo saw that you followed Chris, so thank you, Chris, for following Momo. Yeah, we co-stream sometimes, and Momo does she does art, she does variety streaming. She is an atheist witch girl. So that's cool. She gets her power from logic and reason. I'm doing your whole bit, Momo.
Thank you.
She's my waifu too. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I think this is. Wait, let me look at filters real fast. Trying to win a photo contest. We're gonna win this thing. Warm is nice. It's a little too much, but I like it. There we go. I mean I like it without the filter, I think. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much, Chris. Appreciate your support. You're stalking the Naughty Dog website? Awesome. Oh, you mean Twitter? Yeah, check it out. They I don't know if they retweet. Actually, they have a Tumblr that shows people who do fan art and stuff. Someone mentioned something about the socials and etc. of the winners. They never mentioned. Really? Could you send that to me in Twitter? Like, DM me in Twitter. Send that tweet to me. Because I want to see. I want to see these VPs who got recognized. Well, there's not a lot us streaming VPs, so support is great. Chris, I need to follow you. Let me get in here. Where is your there we go. Ooh, Chris in session. I gotta get no socials. It kills me. Come on, Naughty Dog. Come on, Naughty Dog. Oh, I'm already following you, Chris. I need to turn this bell. No, the notifications are on. I need to do wait, turn on. Ooh, next stream will be Saturday, October 10th. Wait, that's today. Did you stream today, Chris? Did I miss it? Okay, I'm gonna need to check out your stream, Chris. That is awesome. Yes, us streaming VPs gotta stick together. Oh, yes, dinner. That's a thing. Momo's like, you want to eat dinner? I'm like, oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not 9:22 at night where we live. We haven't eaten dinner yet. We should probably do that. Yesterday, Okay, it says your next stream is going to be Saturday the 10th, which is, there's like, at least where I live, there's 3 or 4 hours left of, no, 3 hours left of Saturday. Maybe he was lying to me. It's all good. I'll check you out. I'll check you out. Doing a VP battle with Shinobi Space today. Cool. Oh, okay. Shinobi stopped by here earlier. Oh, on his channel. Okay, cool. What is the VP battle about? That sounds really interesting. What is a VP battle? I'm relatively new to VP. So I don't know all the things. I see all of these like themes for every day and contests and stuff, and this Last of Us contest is probably the first that I've ever entered. I haven't really done any yet. Ooh, I like that one. But no, I like the yellow light of the no filter here. I think we're gonna keep that because that's moody and romantic. Can you drop a link? I think you can. For let me see if I can. I think you can. I think I allow links. Oh, I see. It's Shinobi, right? Because he was here earlier. I'll go ahead and shout them out myself. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Let me check it out. I need to, do I follow Shinobi? I think I do. Because we gotta fix that if I'm not following. Okay, I am following. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta check this out. What's this, this tweet, this VP battle that you speak of? Ready to get shots in a limited time, ready to have your vote for your fave, ready to have fun and giving you a good time. Cool. Battle, virtual photography Galactica. Oh, that's awesome. So is it it's an Elite Dangerous VP contest? Basically, we have 15 minutes to take one shot and then the viewers vote. That's cool. That's awesome. Oh, cool. So this is happening tomorrow? Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out these time zones and and check it out. That's cool. Oh, well, today. Oh, okay. That's right. Oh, time zone difference. Okay. Got you. Oh, how did it go? Okay, I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna watch the VOD later. Time zones. Pesky time zones. How dare they? Did I even take this shot? Tell me I took it. Did I even? No, I didn't even take it. Let's go back. Okay, let me actually take the shot now. Anyways, keep going with your photo. I did. Photo taken. We're good. Mo and I are probably going to eat dinner here pretty soon. Do you want to go ahead and get working on that, or are you still testing stuff out, Momo? Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a cool transition. Yeah, I like it. That's good. All right, well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and end it for now, because I got to eat some dinner. But, yeah, let's raid somebody before I do that. Oh, yeah, before we go raid somebody, Momo, think of somebody to raid. Okay, I'll think of someone. Before we go, let's do a little review of the photos that I took in this session. Raid. Oh, that's a cool emote. Is that? Oh, it's a tomb raid. That's amazing. The little ice pick, climbing pick. That's cool. All right. So this is the first one we took. Yeah, pretty gnarly, but I'm pretty happy with that one. And then Yeah, that's an awesome emote. This is the second one. Pretty happy with that one too. And then some of these might hit that creativity, originality mark that Last of Us would want. I don't know. I don't know if Naughty Dog would like pick something this gnarly as a winner, but I feel like it fits in with the game very much. So we'll see. They might like this one better. I'm trying to like kind of get in their heads and think like, oh, which ones would they choose? This is the next one I took too, kind of a throwback to the other one I took here on the porch. Back in the day, seemingly an eternity ago. This is another one too. Ellie in the mirror. We took quite a few tonight. And then took a picture of our boy Joel, looking at the sun, like what you're supposed to do. And then this shot of Tame in this ray of sunlight. Beautiful. And that is our that is our show. Let's see, who can we raid? Who is streaming right now? Let's see. Let's see. I gotta support Milk. Milk has debuted a new model that she made. She's made models for her friends and herself, and she's made Momo's latest outfit actually. So, and she made her latest model. She's playing Among Us right now, and she's a lot of fun. She's kind of a variety streamer, but she's also a visual artist. She's very good. Her work is really good. You'll see a slideshow of her work on her channel. And yeah, we're about to raid her here. Oh, she's got some bat wings. So cool. All right. So let's see. Oh, I don't know why Streamlabs is doing that. I'm going to fix that. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to raid. Oh yeah, it's Artful Raid. Use whatever emotes you want. I'm just going to use these Momo hearts because I don't have emotes. Because I want to multi-stream. I want to remain independent. Oh, that's good too. Okay, let me do these. All right, let us raid. Does Streamlabs have a problem with raids, Momo, or does it work?
It has to be 5 or more.
I think we just have 5, so I think we can do it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for. Let me go back to my chatting for a second. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming by as we try to win this photo contest. Yeah, we actually finished the game. It's been over 40 hours and we finally finished. Thank you for being on this journey, and we're not done with The Last of Us yet. I'll be taking photos through the month of October, trying to win this photo contest. So, well, Last of Us will still be with us for a while I think about doing a little stream about talking about the game. So, thank you, Momo. Yes, good luck to me, but otherwise, thank you for being here. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Thanks, Bubba Sue. Thanks, Shinobi, Chris, Jules, everybody. Thank you, and let's go check out Milk. Bye, everybody.